feel knowing that one of the GOAT of college football walked out the door basically echoing everything that you said?
I mean, I love it and hate it at the same time. I think coaches and the big personalities are a big part of college football, and we're losing them left and right, just like college hoops. I don't see how the sport's in a better place losing your best coaches, losing part of the iconic brands that, like, you're not just rooting against Bama, you're rooting against Saban, or you're rooting against Harbaugh, or rooting for or against insert coach. We're losing them. So it makes me sad.
So I'll ask you this.
Yes.
Kirby Smart is now the new dean of college football.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the next two coaches after him?
Great question.
I try.
I mean, Lincoln Riley feels very college-y. I think we've left the NFL stuff behind. It's clear he's a college football coach. Would he be one?
I say no, because Lincoln Riley to me is a lot of hype with no results.
All right. How about Sarkisian?
I think he's on the verge. Now, you're in the SEC. You got Texas turned around. It looked as Texas was back, and then they weren't, but then they were back again. Now, I think this is a year that he can show me, okay, he's that number two. He's up there.
How about Brian Kelly? He's a college lifer. No NFL team wants.
He's a college lifer, but does he bring that fear? Like Nick Saban brought fear.
No, it's not fear. It's loathing.
Right.
I don't like Brian Kelly.
No, but it's, yeah. Because what about Dabo? Would you put Dabo in?
I don't think he's going to be around much longer. I'm pretty sure he's riding in the back seat of Saban's car. He hates it.
Okay.
Hates it.
Now that Harbaugh is gone, would you put Ryan Day?
No. No, because honestly, he's one loss from not having a job. No. So I just can't go there.
I got missing one.
I got two more names for you. Lanning at Oregon.
I was going to say him.
That's going to take time. But yes, I think Dan Lanning's a stud. He's just so young. I can't rule out eventually does he just go to the NFL.
Young and handed the keys to a great program, Kalen DeBoer.
No, he'll be toast in a couple of years.
Okay.
I think he just said, honey, I got about 70 million reasons we're taking this gig, but we ain't buying a house.
So you're not buying the Nick Sheridan as your offensive coordinator? Because that's the new, he replaced Ryan Grubb.
I'm not buying any of DeBoer at Bama.
All right. The new college football playoff format. We've been talking about it. It's the 5+7. It's the Notre Dame tax in there. If you win the conference, you automatically get a bye. Mike, here are some winners and losers of this new format. Just the 5+7. Okay. We're not talking about the 14 one. The ACC is a potential winner. Want to know why? Because no matter what happens, you get a bye. It's the Florida State. Well, we should be in there. You just won. You're in. You get one of the buys. Enjoy your time off. Another one. I sound like DJ Khaled. Penn State. Penn State, for years, has always sat third in the Big Ten. They never get invited because they're not Michigan. They're not Ohio State. Penn State is now going to be eligible for spots 10 through 12 because you lose to Michigan, you lose to Ohio State, but you beat everybody else in the Big Ten.
Hey, 3 cheers. The games don't matter. Carry on. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Keep it moving.
The other winner is the conference championship games.
The bye weeks online.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good point. I like that
So
one.
now all of a sudden, the Big Ten championship, it's whatever. No. You win it, you get the bye.
Yeah, I like that.
You're in. All right. Losers, the last 2 teams of the Pac-12.
It's not a thing.
And the 12th seed is because you're basically playing the team that should have gotten a bye, who didn't get a bye, at their place.
And you're a group of 5 team.
Yeah. So
because you know how this is going to go.
It will. Also, Mike, you coined a phrase that I used to love. It was called the touchdown play.
Yes.
Did you know that scoring was down in college football to the lowest point it's been since, want to take a guess of the year? It's in the 2000s.
Jesus. What was the last chaos year where nothing made sense? Would that be 07?
Close, 2009.
Okay.
The average scoring was down to 27.78. So
You can thank Iowa unders for that.
Well, I was about to say, is it just the lack of productivity, or is it the fact that you now have, with the running clock, there's less plays?
That helps.
So that's why you're not doing it, because even LSU, who was at the top of the scoring, they were around 45 points, 45 and a half points per game. That still posted the lowest scoring average of the top team since 2009, which Houston was at 42 points.
Yeah, the clock, the overtime rules, that probably plays a role too.
What about defenses getting smarter?
How about 70 quarterbacks plus in the portal every year? Really hard to learn a new system every year. Maybe some erosion there.
I like that. David, any comment on that?
I agree with him. There's so many quarterbacks and new systems, things will be lower.
Here's something that's near and dear to you. EA Sports came out with the game.
It's
Every college put out their post on Twitter or X saying, hey, we're in the game. All 134 FBS schools are in. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. 11,000 players will receive a whopping sum of $600 plus a free copy of the video game. But you have to opt in right now in order to get that.
And
too high, too low.
No, it's just right. For 99.9% of college football players, it's just right. Because the reality is, people are going to go, well, what about Caleb Williams? There's one of those 11,000 other players. Well, what about Drake May, or what about RG3? For 99.9% of players who will go pro in something other than football.
Oh, I like that.
Like, what's wrong with $600 of beer money and a free copy at a game and being in the game? I have no issue with it. Because the reality is, EA has to sell north of 100,000 copies of this thing just to start making money. This is a major, it's a major endeavor.
For EA.
I'm making a point. This is a game that's been on a multi-year build. It's massively expensive to make, and they're paying millions in licensing fees. Rico, no offense. Like, what do these college players want? What do they think they're supposed to get? 10 grand a pop? You're a backup guard for Akron. No, but your family doesn't know you exist.
No. But the star player, I feel like you got a little bit of negotiation right.
Then you know what? Don't be in the game. We'll still know it's you. Number 13 for USC.
But they'll have an opportunity to also promote the game. There'll be some ambassadors. So you'll get the Caleb Williams type, Quinn Ewers type that will push the game, and they'll be fine.
I just get so tired of this. We're acting like they're 4-time All-Stars in the NBA. You're a nothing.
Well,
you're a third-string tight end for Cincy.
Just to put it in perspective, it's been reported all 85 scholarship members of Michigan State have all opted into the game. So
most of that's because they're not any good, but I still love the camaraderie. Outstanding.
So they've all opted in. Mike.
Yes, buddy.
Let's play a little game
What's that?
of who's not there. The voices of the game. People calling the game. This EA Sports game, college football.
Fowler.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah.
He's in. Chris Fowler. He's in. David Pollock. He is in.
Excellent.
Kevin Connors. In.
Okay.
Jesse Palmer. In.
Good. I like it. Positive. There was no way you could put Corso on the game again. You just couldn't do it.
There's a name that was not added to the game.
Desmond?
He's on your board. Who's got it better than us? David, you know who I'm talking about,
I
right?
don't. What is going on? Help me.
Come on.
What am I? Oh, they were never hiring him.
Why not? He's on all the big Fox games. He's not on the game.
If you want my thoughts on Gus Johnson, download Cash Ticket.
I'm just
Keep it moving.
So, should Gus be on there? No.
No.
Okay.
Low rent scumbag.
David, he's your boy.
My boy. Why is he my boy?
Because you and him represent Detroit, playing at St. Cecilia's.
Yeah, the difference is only one of them knows how to get there.
I was just by there the other day. You're right.
People down
I'm
at U
good.
of D Jesuit are still looking for Gus's first appearance.
I'm good on Gus.
That's your college football blitz 97.1.